Hello everyone, my name is Emir Türkölmez. I'm from Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department. Today I'm going to demonstrate you my EEE-102 project. Well, the purpose of this project is to design an aircraft which can change its altitude, decrease or increase its altitude in order to avoid some obstacles in its way. So while moving forward, it can both go higher or lower depending on the circumstances, the position of the obstacle. So in this design we have two modes, one manual mode and the other is automatic mode. So in the manual mode, we are the pilot, so we can decide whether the aircraft will move upwards or downwards manually with these switches. In the automatic mode, the circuit does this all by itself, hence the name automatic mode. So with these sensors, the aircraft can detect the exact position of the obstacle and automatically change its altitude accordingly. So speaking in terms of hardware, we have three ultrasonic sensors placed to detect obstacles from above, below or in front of the aircraft. We have a 5-volt adapter which provides the necessary voltage to these sensors, these ultrasonic sensors, and a logic level converter in the breadboard which converts the 3.3 volt output of the FPGA to 5 volts to provide the sensors with this voltage output. As well as that, we have two gear motors with pulleys and strings attached to them in order to control the vertical and the horizontal and the vertical movements of the aircraft. Furthermore, we have a motor driver which forms the connection between the base's FPGA and the motors. Also, we have a 12-volt adapter which aims to provide the necessary voltage to the gear motors. So let me demonstrate the circuit now. So let me start by demonstrating the manual mode. So with the second switch, we declare that we will use manual mode. This switch controls the movements, the upwards movement. This is downwards movement. So as soon as we open the switch, the aircraft moves upwards. So we close it. As soon as we open this switch, it moves downwards with the help of the pulley and the motor. So as soon as we open the third switch, this one starts to rotate and pulls it horizontally. So moving on to the automatic mode, we close the manual mode and switch this on to activate the automatic mode. So the circuit immediately starts. So when it sees an obstacle in its way, the aircraft goes upwards. You can see that it is already moving horizontally at the moment. So whenever it sees an obstacle like this and this, you can see it goes all the way down there, and its upward motion can be seen like this, or for example this one. Whenever it sees an obstacle in front of it and below it, it moves upwards. Moving on, you can see that whenever it moves upwards, it stops its horizontal motion. So the automatic mode is as follows. Thank you for listening to me.